Budweiser Nitro Reserve Gold. What kills me about that, for starters, is that this is fucking amazing. Oh, and you can vape. That's awesome. Yeah, I bet you guys thought those were his real hands. Not. So we weren't filming. We weren't really planning on it, given the whole quarantine thing. And then I came across this Budweiser Nitro Reserve Gold. What kills me about that, for starters, is that you would nitro a fucking Bud.
Yeah, of all things. I mean, you know, sure, on something like a stout or a porter, great idea. But how can you make Bud suck more?
It really is about, yeah, how could you make a Bud suck worse? And then they had the nuts to try to church it up. I'm gonna read the can here just for shits and gigs. Oh, this is cute. There's a nitro pour. How to pour a nitro. I don't know if I mean, I guess they really went full send with it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, your average Bud drinker, and sorry if I'm offending any of you, but not the most educated beer drinker, so...
Well, no, they still think that Budweiser's beer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it says flip can 3 times, open and pour hard, and wait, and then it's...
Can they count that high?
No, that's why they have pictures with it too. There's not just instructions about how to pour the beer. They put pictures in case you don't know the numbers and letters part. Oh man, yeah, they really went for it too. They where's the box? Because this had some shit written on it too. This is a specialty golden lager brewed with 100% American barley, including toasted caramel malt for a bold, flavorful taste. That's a lie. Elevated with nitro for a delicious draft-like drinking experience. No, it isn't. I'll tell you that, because when you get a Bud on draft, it's still carbonated. So they just put buzzwords in here. A thick, creamy head of foam and a silky smooth finish. I mean, props to him for trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's, as we've said, we drink shitty beer so you don't have to. There was no doubt in my mind when I saw this that it was going to be fucking terrible. This is going to be a bad decision. But kind of like if, like, you know, Jimmy Buffett dropped a fucking rap album, or like a sex tape got leaked between Big Dick Billy Clinton and his husband, wife.
Well, I hear that's coming out next month, so...
Yeah, it's you know it's going to be bad. You know it's not going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be terrible, but the curiosity gets the better of you. And, yeah, so I have this one. Let's see. No. So I figured I'd do a couple rounds of this just to see if it's possible that this comes out good at all. So I have one from the fridge, so I'm going to see if this is good cold. I'm not even going to say drum roll please, because we know where this is going. Oh, I didn't fucking flip it. I didn't actually crack the can. One.
Chris can't count either.
I can count, I just don't. And pour hard. I mean, as the sign over my shoulder clearly states, this is a laboratory. So I'm allowed to make messes. It's cool. So let's see what we got here. You got that nitro settling a bit. It's not as full-bodied a beer anyway as like stout, so that settled really fucking quick. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had the cascade, so it is definitely nitro in there. And it didn't piss over the top of the glass, which it would have if it was carbonated. So this is the cold one, and I'm going to see how this goes. Cheers. It smells like Bud. That is so insulting.
I can only imagine.
Because you know what? Here's the thing. Budweiser is disgusting. We've made that very clear. We don't like Anheuser. I don't like them as a corporation. I don't like them as a beer. But here's the problem now with, like what you said, maybe a stout, maybe a porter would be good with Nitro. The problem with this fucking beer is that, okay, nitrogen bubbles are smaller than carbonated bubbles. That's, you can kind of see it in the glass if you look at it. I'm not leaning this over there again. But because of that, and because it doesn't have that bite that you get from carbonated bubbles,
Yep.
it essentially, this is just a flat Budweiser.
Oh God.
It's not, it's a little,
So it smells like the Hudson tastes, or it tastes like the Hudson smells.
I don't know who Hudson is, but yeah, he probably tastes like this shit. Yeah, this is... It's got this weird sweet aftertaste, too. To its credit, like I said, I don't like Budweiser, but, you know, if I'm going to be honest, in the pursuit of being a real legitimate scientist, it doesn't have the battery acid thing that like regular carbonated Bud has.
I guess that's
So,
a good trade-off.
I mean, it's sort of like saying that eating one chunk of shit is better because it's got corn in it, so it's nutritionally balanced.
Right.
You know, it still feels about like I'm eating shit.
Fair enough.
But that isn't enough for me. I left this one out on purpose overnight so it would be warm, room temperature, just in case. I drink my Guinness at room temperature. I don't like it when it's warm or when it's cold. So, yeah, we've done like 4 opening takes here. So in case I didn't illustrate, this is digital Ricardo because we're being safe and we're staying home during the quarantine as well. You should also. So
Wash your goddamn hands.
wash your fucking hands, you nasties. Why that had to be said, I don't know. But I do realize I just took Ricardo's beer, so I'm going to give you a hazy little thing to hold on to.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not...
I might actually drive over and grab that in a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to wait till he gets here to tell him it's an empty can. He can't see it because it's an iPad. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to flip the fucking can again. Whatever. Science. 2, 3. And there's the piss warm room temperature one, just in case. Maybe there's some magic here. Tell you what, it's fucking getting a lot better of a head on it. Now, fuck Budweiser, but you cannot tell me that Nitro doesn't look cool when it's settling. It gets that cascade to it. That's like my favorite thing. Guinness does it way better. So this is now effort number 2 to see if a warm Bud Nitro is worth more than the can that it was sent in. Cheers. Either that first one's hitting me a little quick, or this is actually better at room temperature. Marginally, but... Let's be honest here. The real hero, I know I'm doing all the dirty work here drinking this shit, but Ricardo's sitting here looking at his iPad, and all he can see is the inside of a hat and a lighting rig that pretty much... What can you even see the lighting rig?
I can. It's blinding.
It just, yeah, so he's just getting hit. He's getting like stage 5 like retinal damage. I almost said rectal damage. I'm getting rectal damage. You're getting retinal damage.
Yeah, I was just gonna say after the amount of Bud Nitros you drink, you're gonna have some rectal damage.
Yeah, it'd be better to just like chug hot sauce, honestly. Yeah, it's okay. Warm, it smells fucking worse. Smells like the inside of a certified pre-owned colostomy bag.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, it fucking stings the nostrils, dude. Reminds me of that fucking scene in Anchorman where he put on Sex Panther. And they're just like, it smells like a turd covered in burnt hair.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
It smells like a dirty diaper filled with Indian food. Whatever. Bud Nitro, 60% of the time, it works every time.
For cleaning your colon.
Dick, it almost came out my nose. Yeah, I think I'm changing my vote. The first couple swigs of it were better, but now it's like getting this weird film on the roof of my mouth.
Oh. Oh, that sounds terrible.
I can smell it in my mustache. I'm gonna need to fucking shower. It's gonna be like that scene in Super Troopers where I just get coated in powdered sugar. Lice hate sugar. That is certifiably foul. So the third and only other shot at redemption that I could think of that made any bit of sense, maybe the secret. This is almost like a segment of like drink till it's good, which was an idea that Ricardo and I had kicked around and we still might do.
Yep.
But this is almost like that, and I'm wondering if the only way to make it any good is to acknowledge that it's a trash beer and drink it like a trash beer. And so I've got one in the fridge, and
Do you have your funnel at the ready?
I don't have my funnel, but I am going to shotgun it.
Nice.
Yeah, just for sign.
Make sure you turn it 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to... Dude, that's going to suck when I fucking crank the key through it.
Yeah, no, it most likely is going to explode.
Yeah, I might not do that, actually. Whatever. I'm using a paring knife. So we're going to see if this gets any better. I haven't fucking shotgunned a beer in I don't know how long. Oh, this thing is fucking pissing.
Yeah.
Like, but I didn't shake it.
For a second, I expected it to be like that scene in Zack and Miri make a porno where, you know, he gets shit on. It goes everywhere.
Yeah. There we go. All right, I had to crank the top of the can open a little bit. We're learning. This show is as much about learning as it is about experimenting and drinking beer.
It's true.
Oh, thank God that I cleared this fucking table off. Oh, here goes fucking nothing. That actually, wow. If you're gonna shotgun a Budweiser, which is really the only reason to, I'm fucking hemorrhaging beer over here. Pretty much the only reason to have Budweiser is to get shithoused on somewhat of a budget and understand that you're not caring about yourself in the process.
Yep.
But that was actually pleasant as far as shotgunning beers goes, because it was in my stomach before I could really taste it. That's what she said. And because it was nitro, the bubbles are smaller. I don't feel like I need to burp up half a gallon of foam right now because, you know what? Also, the trick was I didn't rotate the can 3 times. Maybe that's why all the first 2 beers sucked, is because I flipped the can. We both know that's not true.
Yeah, no, it's just shit beer.
Yeah. That sucked. I need a palate cleanser. This is nitro beer. Just in case any of you watching have not seen a proper Nitro, I grabbed Guinness.
There you go.
Look at this fucking cascade. Actually, if you haven't seen a Nitro beer, fuck you, go watch our St. Patrick's Day episode.
Well, that's the thing. They couldn't this year because everything was, like, canceled.
But YouTube wasn't canceled. It was still there. You all have no excuse. Pieces of shit. Do you know how long I procrastinated editing that episode? Like 2 fucking years. But yeah, that's what a fucking Nitro beer looks like, folks. That's a good one. That's fucking Guinness. Yeah, that feels better. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, man.
Absolutely.
Get home safe.
I will. You know, it's a long trip downstairs.
Stay home and wash your fucking hands, dickheads.
Yeah.
I'm not editing the profanity out of this either.
No, why should we?
Fuck them. Alright. Peace.
Cameron, I don't even know her.
Get down.
If
So-
YouTube wants to yank the video, fuck them. Fucking Budweiser probably paid him to do it anyway.